Welcome, first graders, to online music class. Hello, first grade. How are you today? Very well, thank you. Oh, so good to see you. Well, kind of see you. We're going to go ahead and listen to some music that's going to be very fun. All right? Could you pat with me? Let's go to your shoulders. Up to your head. Let's go to your legs. How about your ears? Can you find your nose? How about your elbows? How about your shoulders? Waist. To your knees. A little higher on your legs. I was gonna say thighs. And let's see. Let's go back up to our elbows. And our shoulders. And very good. Very good. All right. So what I want you to do is walk a little bit in your area. If you have a big area, you can walk around more. Or if you have a small area or just in place, that's fine. All right. So I'm going to play this tambourine here. And I brought this from school. And I'm just going to play a steady beat. Okay. And I want you to walk around. But when you hear me do this, all right, then I want you to freeze, okay? So if you're walking around and you hear, I want you to freeze like that, okay? And then start again when I start. Try and go different directions if you have more room, all right? So you don't really need to watch the video. You just need to listen, okay? So here you go. Walk, walk. Freeze. And continue on, maybe in a different direction. Freeze. And change directions. Very good. Why don't you explore levels, okay? Maybe you want to walk on your tiptoes this time or crouch down really low. And freeze. Now change it. If you were really low, go really tall. Or if you're really high, go down low. All right, good job. Let's go ahead and review our voice poem from last week. All right, so we have our 4 different voices. We have our speaking, singing, calling, and thinking voice, right? Okay, so I'm going to say the first 2 lines and then you just echo me back, all right? Some of you may still be new at this. This is my speaking voice. I use it every way. This is my singing voice. I use it every day. This is my calling voice. I use it out at play. This is my thinking voice. I am so smart today. Did you use your thinking voice? All right, hope so. All right, let's go ahead and go with engine, engine. I want you to pat the steady beat. Ready? Here we go. Engine, engine, number 9, going down Chicago line. If the train should jump the track, will you want your money back? All right, let's go ahead and clap the rhythm of the words. Here we go. Engine, engine, number 9, going down Chicago line. If the train should jump the track, will you want your money back? You see that? So this went with the words. This is called rhythm. This is steady beat. It stayed the same all through the song. All right? Very good. Okay, so let's go backwards a little bit. I skipped something and I wanted to use this with you today. This is called a slide whistle, and some of you seen it from last year. And I want you to echo me with your voice. So if I do, I want you to go, ooh. Or if I go, I want you to go, ooh. Okay, so just echo with your voice. All right, here I go. All right. And also, I want to remind you how to breathe when you are singing, okay? So you have the best voice possible. And that's what you're going to do is you're going to be sitting or standing up tall, all right? And you're going to take a nice deep breath in and you're going to feel your ribs come out a little bit as your body lifts with air. And then we're going to just blow air out like this. Breathe in and blow out. It's almost like you're trying to let a flame of a candle just flicker. Try it again. Breathe in and blow out. Now this time, instead of trying to make a candle flicker, I want you to hiss like a snake. All right? So breathe in and blow out like a snake. Were you able to go a long time? Try it again. Breathe in and hiss out. All right, very good. So think about that when you're singing. Take a nice breath in and then it comes out slowly as you sing the words of the song. Okay, let's go back to a song called Handy Dandy. And we touched a little bit on it in kindergarten, but maybe you weren't with us. It goes like this. Handy dandy riddle-dee let me try that again. Handy dandy riddle-ree-row. Which hand will you use, high or low? I think I always stumble on that one. Be my echo if I do it right. Handy dandy riddle-ree-row. Handy dandle riddle-ree-row. Which hand will you use, high or low? Which hand will you use, high or low? Okay? All right. So it's not really important that you memorize the poem. What's important is when you hear a high sound, you put your hand up high. When you hear a low sound, you put your hand down low like this, okay? Unfortunately, I don't really have an instrument in here right now, even though I have all this music note background behind me. And so I'm just going to use my slide whistle for high and low sounds, okay? So if I play a high sound, put your hand up high. And if I play a lower sound, put your hand down there. Okay? All right, you ready? Here we go. Handy dandy riddle-ree-row. Which hand will you use, high or low? Here I go. Oh, that's a high sound, right? Okay. What about this? Low sound. What about this? Oh, that's higher, right? Back to being lower. Really high, almost annoying high. And lower. One more time. Handy dandy riddle-ree-row. Which hand will you use, high or low? Oh, there's that low sound. High. Lower. Oh, even lower. Okay, very good. I like using that on the piano, but my piano's downstairs. It's not up here, and kind of tough for me to pull it up here just for this activity, but that worked. All right. I have a new song for you. It's called Wooden Puppet. Now we're talking about a puppet that's like hung up on strings. And so for the puppet to move, the strings have to be pulled to make the different parts move, okay? We call that a marionette, all right? If you've ever seen the movie Pinocchio, Pinocchio is a marionette and he was pulled by strings. And he wanted to be a real boy. He didn't want to be a puppet anymore. But anyway, so this one is like we're pretending that nobody's pulling any of our strings. And suddenly, one at a time, somebody's pulling their strings, and we get taller and taller as we get pulled up. It goes like this. I can blink my eyes like a little wooden puppet. I can blink my eyes like a little wooden doll. I can move my arms like a little wooden puppet. I can move my arms like a little wooden doll. I can sit up tall like a little wooden puppet. I can sit up tall like a little wooden doll. I can move my legs like a little wooden puppet. I can move my legs like a little wooden doll. I can stand up tall like a little wooden puppet. I can stand up tall like a little wooden doll. I can dance all around like a little wooden puppet. I can dance all around like a little wooden doll. Oh, my strings all broke. Oh, the puppeteer comes around and fixes my strings, and I can stand up, and I can be very careful when I dance. I can dance very slowly like a little wooden puppet. I can dance very slowly like a little wooden doll. My strings didn't break. I can dance very fast like a little wooden puppet. I can dance very fast like a little wooden doll. And they all broke at the end. I have such a fun time with that with my students. All right, so today we got to learn a new song called Wooden Puppet. And we got to go over our steady beat and our rhythm with the words and high and low sounds. And we got to practice our voice going up and down and our voice poem, all sorts of good things today. So guess what? No Flipgrid this week. Excuse me. So you get to just not even have to worry about turning any assignments. So once you've watched this entire video, go ahead and click assignment turned in for the week, and you are good. I'll see you next time. Bye.